Hello everyone, good morning and welcome back to another vlog. Now I have done this vlog in a little bit of a weird order because everything that's going to be in this vlog actually happened over the last 2 days, but I realised that I forgot to film an actual intro for the vlog, so that is what I'm going to do now whilst I sit and do my makeup. Just going to prep using my Kiehl's Ultra Face Cream. I love this cream so much. It's super soft on your skin and it gives my skin like a nice glow, and to be honest, like the perfect base to do my makeup on. So the last few days have been pretty hectic if I'm completely honest, and I've literally had the best time, but so much also went wrong. So I went to Dublin on Sunday and we were meant to land back into Stansted Airport, and then we actually ended up landing in Luton instead because of the weather. I can't actually remember if I filmed a vlog clip explaining all this. I feel like I didn't, or maybe I did. No, I feel like I did actually, so you'll actually hear this story later on in the vlog, so never mind. Just using my Lancome 3 Serum Super Tint. I feel like doing a bit more of a lighter makeup today because today is actually my first day in the house properly for like 2-3 weeks. Honestly, waking up in my bed this morning and going to bed in my bed last night never felt so good. Like I literally slept like a baby, because before this, for the last 2 days, I was living off of 5 hours sleep and I was absolutely knackered. And sometimes, you know, when you just crave your own bed, like that's all I wanted to do, just lay in my own bed and just like rot and get a good night's sleep. And I did. I slept for so long last night, so I've woken up feeling a lot more refreshed. I feel ready for the week, and I've got a super busy week this week, which is going to be in a different vlog. But to be honest, the next few weeks are super busy. Like the next time I actually have a day off now will be October 20th, which is unbelievable, but I actually cannot believe that I've got that many plans until October 20th. Like this is very unlike me. Just using my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Concealer. I've been using this loads in my videos recently. I've become absolutely obsessed with it. I feel like it's so brightening, but it also covers my spots because, oh my god, I've come out in one of the worst spots I've ever had. It's down here underneath my chin, but it's so big that like when I smile, it genuinely has made my face look bigger on one side. Like that is how big the spot is. But this concealer is really, really good for covering spots and just giving me that little bit of extra coverage. I'm such a concealer girl. Like concealer is one of my favourite parts of my makeup because I feel like it genuinely makes such a difference once I've put it on. Like look how bright my under eye now looks. So yeah, I've got a very busy few weeks. I was actually at home yesterday, which you're also going to see in this vlog, but then it's my birthday soon. Guys, I can't believe I'm going to be 25. That doesn't even feel real to me. I know this is going to sound maybe very silly, but obviously your frontal lobe develops when you're like 25, right? Like around this time. And I genuinely think I can feel it developing. Just did the rest of my base makeup off camera, and now I'm using my YSL Couture Mini Clutch Palette, and I've been using this every day, just using this nice little neutral brown shade on my eyes. I would like to get back into doing more eyeshadow looks, but for like a simple, easy look like this, like this shade is just perfect. Like I've literally already hit pan on this shade because I've used it that much. But yeah, I'm going to be 25 and I feel like my frontal lobe is developing and it feels really weird. And I don't know if it's because I've been so busy that I feel like life is just getting older, but like it's really weird. Like I've just started to think about more like adult future life things, which is very exciting obviously, but it just feels so weird because I still feel so young. Like I think that's the only thing that's like throwing me off because of how young I still feel. Like this week, very excitingly, fingers crossed, I'm going to be ordering my car. I'm going to test drive it on Saturday, and like even that in itself is crazy. And then I'm doing all of my investments at the moment. I've been doing investments for years anyway, but I'm kind of just like rejiggling things and moving everything around, and even that is all crazy. Like just everything just feels like very adult, which like I said is very exciting, but also very like strange. But I'm also excited to be 25. Like I feel like 25 is going to be such a fun age, and my birthday is going to be so good. Fingers crossed. Like I need to do some extra little bits for it today and get like last minute things ordered, like decorations and everything, which actually decorations aren't last minute things. That's actually a very big thing, so I need to get all that ordered. But I'm just so excited, and I'm really excited for the vlogs. Just gonna finish off my makeup using some of my Prada Blue Balm, and I love this. It's a lip balm, but it's slightly tinted, so it will like tint to the colour of your lips and like what's gonna suit you. And it's such a nice lip bar. It smells so nice. It just gives me like a nice little like nudie pink tint to my lips. And then I'm going to use my YSL Loveshine Plumping Lip Gloss, and this is in the shade number 2. I love a gloss for natural makeup days. I feel like this just makes my lips look like my lips but better sort of vibes, and you don't need a lot at all, but this is just a nice little natural makeup look. Just need to pop my earrings in and pop my jewelry on. I've taken my bracelet off and I can't get it back on myself, so I need someone to put it back on for me. But the next part of this vlog, we are going to go back a few days to Sunday when I was in Dublin, and then it's going to be me at home with my mum, and then we're going to be back into the flat. And I've got a lot of packing to do. Don't know whether that's going to be in this vlog or not, I haven't decided yet, but I've got packing to do, I've got parcels to open, we've got lots to get through. Good morning everyone. I'm having to keep my voice down because I am currently back at mum's house and it is very, very early. It is 5:45 in the morning, but I am going on the most exciting trip today, and it's only a day trip, but I still cannot believe this is actually happening. So I am being flown to Dublin on a private jet with Primark to go and watch an NFL game. And when one of the girls from Primark voice noted me about this job, I genuinely was floored. And she was like, Byron's invited too. I rang Byron, I was like, Byron, you're literally not going to believe the job offer that we have just had come through. So I've been up since 5:45 and I went to bed really late last night because I didn't end up getting home here until about 9:30, I think it was. And obviously by the time I'd caught up with Mum and Atticus and then got ready for bed, it was literally gone midnight. So I'm absolutely shattered, but I'm pushing through because I'm so excited. I genuinely cannot believe that I'm going to be going on a private jet this morning. Like, what the actual and the weirdest thing is, I've never been to Dublin before, and we are going to Dublin next weekend? Weekend after. I think it's next weekend potentially. Anyway, we're going to Dublin on a weekend for like a night out for one of Byron's friends' mum's birthdays. So I was so excited, and then when I got asked this, I was like, Byron, that is so weird. Like, I've never been to Dublin before, and now we're getting to go twice within the space of like 2 weeks. But anyway, my car is on the way to take me to Stansted Airport. I'm going to like the private terminal area, and then Byron's meeting me there because he actually stayed in an airport hotel last night. I'm wearing one of the Primark jerseys, however Byron actually got it sent to his hotel, so I'm just going to travel down in this top and then I'll get changed when I get there. But I went to Primark the other day to pick up some little bits to like style the outfit with, and I got these really nice little black joggers, and then I've got some little black dolly shoes, and then I got this bag. This is like a Bottega dupe bag, and it's so big, it fits so much in, and I was like, oh my god, that is literally like the perfect handbag. So anyway, I am gonna go now. I'm gonna get in my car and I will see you when we get to the airport. Morning. We're at the terminal. We've got a bacon roll and some champagne. Cheers. I like to the NFL. Oh wow.
The red nice, isn't it?
Yeah, red's unreal. I've got my jersey on now. I'm in full NFL.
We don't know if we're in the right team.
Yeah, we don't know if we've picked the right side. But these are the options that they've sent us. So surely we're on the right side, but if we're not, it's going to be awfully embarrassing when we get there. There's also so many people in this terminal. I didn't realise there would be this many people going.
Everyone's got different jerseys on though, and we got sent 2 options of jersey.
Yeah. I'm glad we're wearing the same one now, though, because that's embarrassing. Well, you're going to do to protect me, so it's each plan for themselves. We've made it onto the plane, picked up a little snack en route for another breakfast, and it's never too early to start drinking apparently. So we've got Captain Morgan and Pepsi Max, and it is literally, what's the time? 8:52 in the morning. Yeah.
My eyes look really puffy.
No, they actually don't, but please don't have a I said to him, I was like, why would you have a nap? When we're only on this flight for an hour, we need to make the absolute most out of this flight.
Sleep,
No sleep.
Go to sleep.
No sleep. There's so many nice bags. I didn't realise that Harrods had like an aviation thing.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Did you see it? Yeah. And behind it was a private jet, and there was like a cheap print private jet. Whoever owns that.
Taking you straight to history, to the first ever regular season NFL game in Dublin, Ireland. To keep the vibes immaculate at 35,000 feet, we've got our very own Jess Isaac on board on the decks. Yes, you heard that right. This is basically boiler room, but in the sky. We expect to see you standing, vibing, and maybe even starting the world's first mile-high TikTok dance challenge. And of course, if that's not on socials, did it even happen? Don't relax at all. Get up and have a biggie, and let's make this flight one for the history books.
You won't have to, babe. You gotta get up. We have arrived. I've got more champagne, way too early in the morning, but I'm about to hit this buffet so stupidly hard. There's prawns. Well, oh, Byron can't eat prawns. Where's the prawns? Oh, there's olives. That's a prawn cocktail.
Oh, I love prawns.
Babe, just have it and have the You can. Ooh, this looks good. We're now back at the airport. Just had a Burger King and we're just waiting for our flight home. My team that I had my jersey on for actually won.
But the thing is, that's not true because we both had the same ones on, but then I put this over the top.
Just took it off when the Vikings were winning.
I would freeze it. And I said to you, should I put it under or over? And you said, baby, don't mind.
Yeah, I said to take it off because I thought my team's going to win. But it was really fun. I like watching American sports because when we were in New York and we watched baseball, the atmosphere in like an American sport, it's just, you just feel it. Like you're there and you feel everyone's energy, everyone's hyped,
like
everyone's excited.
You're just there, really. Like, when you just feel that you're just there.
It's just great when you feel like you're there.
When they do nothing to like hit the ball in baseball and they just stood swinging about for 3 hours straight and like no one even runs anywhere. It's just, you're just there.
That is the only thing I feel like. We did get some touchdowns today actually.
Yeah, do you know
where
what?
they were running the length of the pitch, but I like a sport where my eyes are constantly like looking at like basketball when they're constantly moving around.
Tennis, ping pong.
I do quite like table tennis, but basketball, I feel like when I watched that in America, that was probably the best one I've watched because there's always so much going on. But I can't wait, I'm not gonna lie, to get in bed. When I get home, I am so, what is that? Oh, that's me. Mug shot in Burger King. I cannot wait to get in bed. I'm so unbelievably tired and I've got to get up really early in the morning because Mum and I are going on a podcast tomorrow. Very nervous because Mum has never done a podcast before. So when we got asked to go on together, I thought, my God, I need to give her a media train talk before we go. So on the train tomorrow, I'm going to be like, Mum, you cannot say this, blah, blah, blah. But that'll be really fun.
Whose podcast it is?
Yeah, because of whose it is. Like, I know if Mum says anything rogue, like it can be cut out. But I said to Mum, I was like, you're going to be fine. She went, you know, I'm going to be fine, I'm a diva. And I went, right, okay Mum. So we've got that tomorrow and then back to Manchester on Tuesday. I can finally have a bit of a lie-in. I feel like these early mornings are slowly killing me off and I really need a longer sleep than like 4 hours. So I actually cannot wait to wake up on Tuesday morning and just lay in bed for a little bit before I go away again on Wednesday. But Primark, thank you so much for the best day. It feels weird saying day because it genuinely feels like I've been here, like I got the flight like yesterday because like the day just feels like it's been going on forever. So thank you so much. It has been so much fun and I love my jersey and I love my hoodie. I'm going to keep my hoodie but I might actually give my jersey to Atticus and then I also think I'm going to give this to Atticus because he likes collecting little like lanyards and stuff. So I think I'm going to give this to Atticus when I get home. Good morning everyone. Oh my goodness, last night was like I didn't vlog any of it because I was so shattered, but it was a bit of a nightmare. Basically, we were meant to land back into Stansted and we were meant to land at like 10:50 I think. So I was planning on getting home here. Oh my God, I've got a really itchy chest. I was planning on getting home here for like midnight latest because we live about an hour away from Stansted. Then basically when we were about to take off, they said that we can't take off for another hour because of air traffic control and the fog at Stansted was really bad. They didn't know if they were going to be able to land us. And then an hour later they took the plane took off, so everyone was like, right, we're obviously going to be able to land. And then the closer we got to Stansted, we basically just kept circling around the airport. And then they announced on like the tannoy that basically because the fog was so bad they weren't going to be able to land at Stansted. They were going to keep trying but they didn't know if we were going to be able to land. So then about 15-20 minutes went by and they announced at the time, they were like, we're going to have to land at Luton. And I looked around and I was like, I was like, what am I going to do? Like my car, because basically in my town Uber doesn't exist, so I was like, I'm not going to be able to get an Uber home because no Uber's going to accept and pick up and want to end back up in my hometown where they're not going to be able to get any other jobs. So I was thinking to myself, I was like, right, is my car that was meant to be picking me up from Stansted, like, is there any chance that's going to be able to get to Luton? And then when I landed, because I'd been in the air for so long, he'd cancelled the job. Like, he'd got to Stansted, obviously I wasn't there, so he'd cancelled the job. So I was like, oh my god, what am I going to do? So tried to book Ubers, no Uber was picking up. One of the Primark girls tried to book me a Bolt, he refused to take me. So then luckily I got into a cab and I was like, please, I was like, will you take me to Wellingborough? And he was like, how far is it? And I was like, about an hour. And he was like, yeah, that's fine. So I ended up getting back here about 2:30 in the morning. But that has never happened to me before, like a flight diversion. And I've always thought to myself, like, oh my god, if that happens to people, that must be such a nightmare, because like Byron had to then get a car back to Stansted because all of his stuff was at Stansted in a hotel. Some people had like parked their cars at Stansted, so they had to go back before they could get home. Like, I've always wondered what would happen in a flight diversion, and it actually is a bit of a nightmare. But it was so funny because at one point they were like, oh, we might be able to land in Manchester, and normally me and Byron would be ecstatic about the fact they accidentally would have to land in Manchester, because I'm like, oh my god, I'm 20 minutes away from my flat. But my house key and my car key and everything was at my mum's, because I'm obviously staying here. So I was like, Brian, I can't even get into my flat if we land in Manchester. Like, I need to be in London in the morning. Like, I've got to be at mum's house to leave at like 8:30. So I was like, I actually don't know what I'm going to do. But anyway, everything has worked out. I'm running on literally about 2 hours sleep, so I'm generally shattered. And then I took my eyelashes off last night and put them in one specific little tray, and one of them's gone. And all I thought to myself last night was, right, at least I've got my lashes for tomorrow. Don't have my lashes for tomorrow because one of them has actually disappeared. But mum and I have got a very exciting little morning in London today. We're actually going on Joe Baggs's podcast, and when they asked me to go on and said, does your mum want to come on as well, I was like, oh my god, yes. Mum, where are you?
Yeah, I'm here, darling.
You're here. Oh, mum's here. But yeah, she's really excited because she's been on mine and Saf's podcast before, but that was on Zoom. It was done over
yours and Saf's. I thought it was Saf's and Wendy's. I was on.
Oh, it was Saf's and Wendy's. Or was it mine and Saf's? It was years ago. I genuinely can't remember. But it was one of them. So this is our first like in-person podcast, and mum's going to get to see some podcast sets.
Yeah, actually, first time, because when I was on that podcast, whether it was yours and Saf's or when
it was obviously just over Zoom, and you did it from the house.
It was on Zoom, yeah.
So I'm really excited.
Yeah, I am.
A bit nervous because I never know what you're going to come out with. But
I never know what I'm going to come out with.
This is what
it comes out.
But I'm excited. This is what I mean. I'm going to be sat there on edge tapping my foot the whole time, like, mum, please.
You're going to be nervous, aren't you?
Oh, I'm dead nervous.
What? Because of me?
Yeah, just because we've never done a podcast before, so I just don't know what you could say.
It can be edited.
Yeah, it could obviously be edited, but I was just like, oh my god, I don't know what she's going to say. And Joe messaged me yesterday saying, I can't wait to meet mum. I said, oh, get ready for a real diva. I was like, get ready to meet the real diva. So, but we need to go to the train station now, because we are going to get, well, actually we have got time to get a quick snack at the train station.
Yeah.
So we're going to go and do that. Head to London. I'll get one of my managers to film a little bit of behind the scenes of the podcast for you. And then we're going to come back here. Then me and mum have got something that we need to film for an exciting brand. And then I'm going to go back to Manchester. But it's so nice that I finally get to do work with my mum. Like, I actually love that we get to do stuff together now, mum. Do you think it's... Yeah, like we've done like a couple of ad jobs together, but it's so nice that we're finally getting to like start to do this together. And you never know, we are working on something coming in the future. We're very early stages because it actually takes a lot longer than I thought. But yeah, there is something coming in the future with mum and I where I guess you will hear us a lot more. But anyway, let's go to London. So, little change of plan because all the trains actually got cancelled and we got dropped at Flitwick, which I have heard of before. Oh, you have? I had heard of the place before, but I just didn't know like where it was. Or like I've never been here before, but I've heard of it. But when we took it out the station, there's like a little sign saying Centre Parks bus, so you can actually get the train to Flitwick and then get. I'm assuming it's a free bus.
I know,
like a free bus.
I might do that instead of driving to Centre Parks
with all your stuff for Christmas. Oh yeah,
she's come with a chicken.
Good one. She's hold all your stuff, all the presents and all the food shop and everything. Mum's just going to come to Flitwick and get on the bus instead. Anyway, so unfortunately we're having to reschedule, which is really annoying because me and Mum was so excited.
Honestly, I was so excited
to go on the podcast, but I've messaged Joe and hopefully we're going to try and reschedule for next week, so fingers crossed we can do that. But yeah, we're now in an Uber on the way home and it's going to take us an hour, and then we're going to get Mum's car from the train station and we're actually going to go for some lunch at Russian Lace, which will be nice. I want to have a little look in M&S and see if I've got any new in bits that we can try.
What clothes?
No food. And then me and Mum got an ad to film. So what's the time now? It's 10:37. I'm shattered. I'm absolutely
I've been up since today.
Shattered. But anyway, I'm excited for a little day with you. Why are you laughing? Me too. Don't know, do you think Mum's that excited?
I am done, I'm shattered.
Where do you want to go for lunch?
I was alright until it's like, when I thought we were doing it, does that make sense? Because you think, I'm doing this for you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like this, but I'm buzzing to be on the podcast. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now it's like, I'm not feeling that buzz.
No, you don't want to go lunch.
So now I'm like...
Where should we go for lunch? Not Bill's. I love Bill's, but
I went Bill's Friday night.
But we've overdone Bill's at Rescheduled now. Could do a Wagamama's.
I'm not feeling that, Anna, I'll be honest.
Mum's not feeling Waggers. Alright then, what are you feeling? What else is down
I'm not feeling a lot at the minute.
There's a Nando's.
I'm not
Mum's
feeling
also not feeling
I'm not
Nando's.
feeling a lot at the minute, Anna.
Okay, I guess we'll just decide when we get back home then where we're going to go for lunch. Then I want to look at M&S because I've been seeing, I love doing new in M&S TikToks, and I was watching loads of people's new in M&S TikToks last night, and they've got so many.
You go to the food, I'll go to the clothes, because the M&S clothes solve everything for me.
There we go. We have made the decision to come to Wildwood. I'm really hoping you can hear me because the music is very loud, but actually went for a minute steak with the sweet potato fries. Mum, look at the size of my minute steak. It is literally
your brother would lose it.
the size of the plate.
No, he's never had one that big.
I've never seen a minute steak this big before. Oh my god.
Your brother would lose his mind if he saw that.
I'm a bit confused. Why is this big?
No, it's never that big normally here.
I'm not complaining because this is amazing.
It's normally about 3/4 of that.
Then Mum actually just got, they're doing like a new deal Monday to Friday.
And it is actually a
Wildwood.
normal size, Anna.
Yeah, where you get a drink, a side and a main for £10. And the waitress, she's so lovely. She always serves us every time we come in here. She was just telling us that they're doing it so more people can afford to come out to eat. And the portion size is insane, like actually insane.
So yeah, I went for the, what was it?
Mum's vlogging now, never mind, seen as that. We are back from Russian Lakes, and I did a little bit of shopping in M&S because I wanted to get some bits for Mum and I, and maybe Attica as well if he wants to try for some TikToks. But that food was so good. That minute steak was one of the nicest minute steaks, because I feel like every time I go out to a restaurant, I don't actually get a steak that often unless it's like a steak restaurant. And I did weirdly fancy pasta, but then as soon as I saw that and Mum told me that Atticus gets it and it was really good, I thought, okay, I'll try it. Unbelievable, so I would definitely recommend that Wildwood. But anyway, first of all, I actually got this, but I'm going to try this. This is from Costa, because we just went to go and get Atticus a brownie, but it's this like maple hazelnut cookie sandwich. So I got that, and me and Mum are going to try that. And then I got this dip, so it's a hot melting dip, so you have to reheat for 10 minutes. And I don't think I've tried one of these heating up ones, not to my memory anyway. But it's a chicken Kiev one, so it's a melty creamy garlic dip with shredded chicken and a crunchy garlic and parsley crumb. How insane does that sound? And then I just got some pittas to have with it, and then Marks & Spencer have got all their Christmas bits in. So I found milk chocolate and cinnamon tortilla rolls, and then I found some hot maple pigs in blanket crisps. Like, all of that sounds insane. So picked all of that up. Mum and I and Atticus are going to try that, but now we need to film, and I need to go upstairs and I need to pack my suitcase because my stuff is absolutely everywhere. And I was just saying to Mum, I didn't realise when I was on the toilet and Mum's going, Annie, you excited to film an ad? And I went, yeah, but she was filming for a vlog, and anyway, we'd had a long conversation in it. Basically, I've just been getting a bit stressed and a bit overwhelmed recently because I have probably had the busiest schedule that I've ever had in my whole entire career, and it's really like hitting me now, like trying to fit everything in, and with general life stuff as well, like how much is actually going on. And I feel like I'm not really sleeping because I don't really have time to sleep, which sounds quite dramatic, but I actually haven't had time to sleep. So I'm really excited to go to bed tonight and actually get like a full night's sleep, because I was just saying to Mum, I genuinely do not have longer than like 15 minutes to spare in the next 3 weeks until October 20th. Like, once October 20th hits, then I actually have some like time on my hands to like just like have fun and like film normal vlogs again and stuff. But up until then, I literally am booked back to back, which is wild. But then I was like thinking to myself, then I was saying to Mum, like, I'm so grateful to be this far into my career and still be this busy. Like, I've been doing this job 13, nearly 14 years, and to still get all these incredible opportunities with brands, it genuinely is wild to me, and like genuinely means the world to me. So I always see quotes like, if you're ever feeling busy, or if you're ever feeling like overwhelmed, remember that it's from like good things and things that you've always wanted, and like little you would be dying to be in the position you are now. And I always have to remind myself that, even though I'm shattered and I can't wait to go to bed, I feel very, very lucky and very, very blessed. But Mum and I are going to film now, and then whilst Mum goes to pick up Atticus, I need to do some edits on a couple of things, and then just edit the ad that me and Mum are filming. We're filming a really fun ad. I don't think it'll be in this vlog, I think it'll be in another one coming up very soon, but I just makes me so happy that Mum and I are getting work together. So to the brands that love Mum and I and us working together, thank you, because it's like some of my favourite ads to film at the moment. I just think it's so much fun. I'm back in my flat and I fell asleep. I was so unbelievably tired. And even though I feel awake now, I know I need to go to bed. I think my body is literally just knackered. Like absolutely knackered. Sorry about these smears on my camera as well. I tried to clean them, but it's just actually not coming off. But I'm gonna go to bed now and I will catch up with you all in the morning because I need to pack another suitcase. I'm not joking, my house is literally in my suitcase at this point. I've just not even bothered taking out my makeup bag and my toiletry bag because there's genuinely no point, but I need to pack tomorrow. I actually don't have an itinerary for the trip, so I don't really know what I'm packing, but it is Ibiza and it is very warm still. It's 25 degrees, so I might have to whip out some of the old summer clothes. Okay, it is parcel time, so I'm actually not going to open this one because these are my birthday dresses. Absolutely loving the dresses from here at the moment, so they're heavy, going to keep that over there. But these parcels have got some clothes in that potentially are going to come to Ibiza with me. I'm basically just redoing my wardrobe a bit at the moment. I'm actually going to be putting a lot of stuff on my vintage soon because me and Callum, basically Callum helps me do my vintage. We did a load of stuff a couple of months ago and everyone loved it. So we're going to do another like big vintage. Oh, they've come on the hanger. How interesting. Do another big vintage post soon. So a lot of my clothes will be going on. But yeah, I'm just getting like a new autumn winter wardrobe on the go really. And I've done a couple of clothing orders. Love these trousers. Nice big green baggy trousers from ASOS. So pop those, actually I need to try them on first. Oh, they're from Bershka on ASOS. And then I got this two-piece set. So it's like grey flared joggers, which are so lovely. And then it's got the matching grey top to it, but the top is like cinched in. I thought that was so nice for a matching set just to wear in the autumn time, so I got that and then did another order on PLT because like I said, I'm really enjoying the rebrand now. So I got this jacket which I absolutely love. It's a buttercream yellow and it's like a wool sort of knitted jacket, but it's got like that brown collar. I think that is just gorgeous for the autumn time, so I got that. And then, oh, I actually got some jorts, which aren't very autumny at all, but I thought I could take these to Ibiza with me. Oh, they're very like structured, but they're really nice, so I got some of those. And then I just got this two-piece, which I'm actually so glad I've ordered now because I got the itinerary through for the next 3 days this morning and this is going to fit the itinerary perfectly. So I've got these like green flared trousers and then you get the matching top with it, so it's actually quite similar to the grey set that I got from PLT, but it's just a bit more dressy vibes. So it's like that and then it just zips up at the back. So I thought this was a really cute two-piece. So got all of those, need to try all of those on and then can pack my suitcase. And then I've also got this parcel, but I actually have no idea what this is. So let's open this. I did actually have down there as well 2 other really exciting parcels, but I'm going to save them for in a couple of vlogs time to open when I can actually like properly sit and like sort all the stuff out. You'll know exactly why I'm saying that when I open them. Oh, this is from Surreal again. Now that's what I call pops. Oh gosh, I've ripped the box. Oh, I've got some more cereal, but these are like Cocoa Pops dupes. Oh, then I've got a little bowl and a spoon. I've actually already got one of these spoons in my drawer. I love them. Perfect, I've got another cereal. Surreal, thank you so much for that. Now I need to sort through this office because as you can see behind me, it's an absolute mess. I've got my suitcase open. I need to pack. I need to sort through all my makeup. I just need to basically have like the next 2 hours just cleaning and organising everything a bit because everything's a bit all over the place. But thank you so much for watching this vlog. I hope you have enjoyed. The next vlog will be an Ibiza trip vlog, but it's not going to be crazy Ibiza. Like there's optional to go out on the itinerary, but I'm going to be dead honest, I don't think I'm going to go out. However, I'm going with Joe Bags and I feel like he might want to go out, so maybe my mind will change when I'm there, who knows. And then after that, it's pretty much going to be birthday content, and unfortunately, maybe not unfortunately because it's very fortunate for me, but there's going to be a lot of birthday content and a lot of vlogs. I'm talking like 2 to 3 weeks worth of birthday vlogs, but they're all going to be very exciting. So I've got plastic on my nails, sorry for milking it, but hopefully you're going to enjoy the vlogs. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed and I will see you very soon for a brand new one. Mwah. Bye.